Learn English in 5 minutes with stories from Lingova World Academy.
This story is The Magic Money Box. In the wobbly corner of Wobble Street, right between a soup shop and a funeral parlor, there was the strangest little store you ever did see. Its windows were dusty, and inside you could spot all sorts of odd things. A stuffed owl wearing glasses, a jar full of bat toenails, a painting that blinked, and a tiny wooden sign that said, "Gribbles, Gifts, and Glitches. We sell what you didn't know you needed." Tommy Tiddlewhack, a 13-year-old boy with messy hair that stuck out like a hedgehog and a nose always covered in jam, walked in one foggy afternoon. He wasn't looking for anything in particular, which in a shop like this was the best way to find something wonderful. The shop smelled like burnt toast and dragon breath. Clocks ticked from every wall. The floor creaked and squeaked with every step. Tommy wandered around until he saw it, a small wooden box sitting quietly on a shelf. It was no bigger than a loaf of bread and covered in carvings of stars, swirls, and tiny locks that jingled even though they had no keys. Just as Tommy reached out to touch it, a loud "Harump" exploded behind him. He spun around and saw a man who looked like he'd been built from broomsticks and vinegar. His eyebrows were so big and spiky they looked like angry pets sitting on his face. "That," the man said in a deep, scratchy voice, "is no ordinary box, boy." Tommy frowned. "What is it then? A music box?" The man snorted. "Ha! If that box played music, it would only hum tax returns. It's a magic money box." Tommy laughed. "Magic money? That's a trick. You sell me the box, I open it, and it spits out confetti." But the man's eyes sparkled like black marbles. "Take it. It's free. But remember, magic always has a price." Tommy didn't believe him for a second, but free things are rare, and free weird things are even better. So he took the box home. That night, in his messy room full of dirty socks and wobbly furniture, Tommy dropped a shiny coin into the box. It made a clink, then silence. "Typical," he muttered. But when he opened the lid, pop! There were 5 coins inside, shining back at him like beetle eyes. Tommy gasped. "Mum's mothballs, it actually works." He tried again. 1 coin in, 10 came out, then 20, then 40. The coins just kept coming, like bubbles in fizzy soda. But then, something very strange happened. As he reached in for more coins, the box whispered. A soft voice, smooth and slippery like melted butter, floated out. "Remember? True wealth is not gold, but what you give." Tommy jumped. Did it just talk? The next morning, with his pockets jingling, Tommy did what any smart and silly boy would do with endless money. He bought things. First, a mountain of marshmallows as big as a sofa. Then roller skates for all the squirrels in the park. They were terrible at skating, but tried anyway. Next came gold collars for stray cats, glowing balloons for the children's hospital, and 27 gallons of bubble bath for the town fountain. It overflowed. People slipped. It made the news. Every time Tommy gave something away, the box glowed like it was purring. And every time he took coins, it whispered again, "The more you give, the richer you become." Soon everyone knew about Tommy. People called him the Wobble Street Wizard. Reporters visited. The mayor even gave him a medal made out of spaghetti. They were low on gold that week. But one windy morning, Tommy opened the box and found it empty. "Gone!" he cried. "But I was only just getting started." A soft knock came at the door. It was the old shopkeeper. But he looked different. Less sour, more sweet. One side of his mouth even curled into a half smile, as if he hadn't smiled in years. "Magic," he said, "comes and goes. But kindness, that sticks around." Tommy looked down at the empty box. Then he looked out the window. Children were laughing. The squirrels were still wobbling on their roller skates. The cats were wearing bow ties. Everyone was smiling and waving at him. Tommy smiled too. "I guess I am rich after all." From that day on, Tommy never worried about money again. His pockets were filled with marbles, thank you notes, cat treats, and sometimes even frogs. Don't ask. But best of all, they were filled with something no magic box could ever make: joy.
That's the end of the story from Lingova World Academy. Thanks for listening and being with us. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe for more fun stories.